Hi guys, this is Kat, continuing my video log about my MBA journey. So I've been in Rotterdam now for 2 weeks, more than that. Actually, this is my third weekend here, and I haven't actually explored much in terms of being a classic tourist. So I've been studying all weekend, and now I decided I need to go explore a little. So there's this app that I've been using. It's called Visit a City, and it's actually been very useful when you travel. It just asks you how intense you want your itinerary to be, how many days you spend in that place, and it puts together a little itinerary for you, groups the places together, shows you the directions and a little description, what is this place about. So anyway, I haven't seen any of those places in Rotterdam yet, but this app tells me there is a botanical garden 10 minutes away from my building. I'm next to my room right now, by the way. So yeah, 10 minutes walk away from my building. It's winter now, obviously, so probably it's not going to be as beautiful in terms of flowers and trees as it is in summer, but I need a little cardio, I need a little walk, I need a little distraction from my studies, so I decided I'll go and check it out, and as I get there I will show you what it's all about. So see you just now. Okay, so here's the entrance and little schedule. It's all in Dutch, but from I can see it's open until 4 p.m. on Sundays. So let's go and see what happens next. Probably I should buy an entrance. Oh, there's some people. So it's that rare sunny day today in Holland. So I'm in the garden already. So they close at 4 and now it's like 4:45. So the entrance is 9:50, not 7:50 like my app said. But anyway, for students, for active students, which I am right now, it's such an unusual thought to get used to. We get 50% off if we have a student card. I didn't have the student card, but she kind of believed me and charged me half. So there are some things that are blooming right now. She gave me a little map to kind of follow it. It's 8 hectares apparently, so there's a lot of stuff to see, which I'm not gonna have time to see all of it, but I'll see a little bit and I'll show you guys as well. So there's a lot of flowers probably here in summer. It looks like there will be some tulips and other things, so it looks pretty wild. There's a little pond with the sculpture, so you can see there's a little bit of a frost on the water, which kind of tells you that the temperature is close to zero. A little bridge, a little river. Nice to be in the nature and breathe some fresh air, and I'm so happy that this garden is close to us. If there was no entrance fee, you could probably come here like in summer and study, sit on one of the benches, breathe and study. Also like some places to sit, maybe. Oh, and I'm gonna go check what's inside there. Looks like some cactuses. Oh, okay. My mom would have loved it here. God, there's like 5 million different cactuses. Birds. Some really weird species here. Don't even look like cactuses, some of them. Sea cactus is perfectly adaptable, kind of lives everywhere. Let's go see what else is there. There's supposed to be some flowers that the lady at the reception told me that are blooming right now. Hamamelis something. So I'm gonna go and try and find it. Surprises me that something can be blooming in this weather, but that's what she said, so let's check it out. So there are some people here, mostly local, and all the writings are in Dutch as well, so I guess it's not much of a touristic place, but very nice nevertheless. Oh, there are some flowers that are blooming. There you go. I think those are like wild roses. I entered some kind of natural tunnel. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, okay. Another little river, another little alley. No, it's pleasant for the eye. I mean, even though it's winter, the colors are still nice and bright because of the sun, and it's just enjoyable, you know. Alright, so it's my day 23 here in Netherlands. I am leaving home right now. It's a Saturday. Finally a little bit time off, or I kind of made it time off. So I'm heading to the Old Harbour. It's on the list of attractions here in Rotterdam, and it's about 40-minute walk from my building. So let's go. So this is the Old Harbour behind me. You can see all different types of ships. So apparently some of the older ones belong to the Harbour Museum of the Old Harbour. And this is also kind of like the place where the old meets the new, because you can see there are all kinds of restaurants and cafes and bars around here. At night, apparently it becomes a really fun place to hang out, like the nightlife, the bars and clubs. Also, this is the place where you can see this tall white building, the White House. This apparently was the tallest building in Europe at some point, the White House, like the first skyscraper. And interestingly enough, during the World War, when pretty much the whole city was destroyed, this was the only building that survived. Also, this is the place where the famous cube houses are. So this little wonder of Rotterdam architecture. Apparently no one wants to live there except for the immigrants, because it's just so crazy and you feel insanely disoriented when you're inside. I think you can go in, but I'll probably leave that for another separate video. But for right now, what I wanted to explore is the Old Harbour, and like I said, it was just 40 minutes from my house. And yeah, it's pretty, it's quaint, you know. I wish it was a little bit warmer, but it's still winter, so we're gonna have a walk around and show you a little bit of the harbor up close as well. Here are some pictures how the harbor used to look, I guess. It's all written in Dutch, so I obviously don't have the skills just yet to understand everything, but clearly it does look very different right now. This is from 1939, it looks like, such like 100 years ago. So the old boat that we saw from the other side, this one, I thought it's a museum piece, but there's some people working on it, you know, doing all kind of repairs and stuff. I don't know whether, you know, they're just polishing up, you know, historical piece, or it's actually in use. Wow, so looks like this little ship here has a little bit of information about it. So, and it's in English. So apparently it's private, so it's currently owned by someone. But she was in business for at least half a century, it says, and her name in that period was Hrifstrom. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation in Dutch. It was called after the Dutch river Hrift. The company that owned this ship was a shipping company, and it was based on the banks of the river Hrift, so hence the name. And obviously that working life left the marks on this little beauty. The current owner got it in the year 2000. And it was kind of used as a workshop before that, and it was kept afloat due to a lot of patchwork. Now it's pretty special, I think, and the current owner repaired some of it already, and still the restoration work is going on, so you can't really go on the boat because, like I said, it's private. But he loves the fact that you can just get in and go on a journey, and his dream is to go on a journey to France. Yeah, well, let's wish him luck. Now this baby's name is Alida Hesseina. 23 by 4 meters, 69, almost 70 ton, and is actually also more than 100 years old. And before the current owners bought the ship, because this one also is private property, it served as a floating storage. Poor fate for the ship when you realize that it was built in 1888 as a true seagoing vessel. Now, it sailed the seas until 1913, and after that it sailed the Dutch inland waters. I don't know if that's the owner, so probably I should be going and not recording it. Alright, so I guess I will conclude this little visit of the old harbour. Nice panoramic view of the cube houses there behind me. So yeah, it's not, I guess, the biggest highlight of Rotterdam, but yet you can have a nice walk, and especially if you are interested in the maritime topic or in history in general, it's nice to walk around. And I'm glad that I found the English descriptions of the ships, so I can not just look at them, but also find a little bit more about them. I'm gonna head home. It's getting dark and it's sprinkling as well, but I will come back one of these days and take you to the cube houses, show you what's inside, and tell you all about them. So that's gonna be it for this time. I hope you enjoyed it. My little the touristic side of Rotterdam for me still not a priority, but little by little I will be exploring and sharing that with you. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to put the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you want to receive notifications about my future videos, about my MBA journey, about life in Rotterdam, about touristic side of Rotterdam as well, student life, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments as well. Which ship did you like the best, and what Rotterdam attractions do you want me to cover as well? Thanks for watching again, and bye for now.